Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, oh, oh, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, yeah, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Oh, you're my thing, you know. 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 Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Say, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ye ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi te se child care, eya abofra hwemu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo bremu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Wo pe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no avedare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free dwada ekosi fiada anopa no nkrompa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye were 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa, Eye Quantia B. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu, san ye barrister ya Jina Tumu, na oye Ghana Bar Association member, and the one Saint Jina Sembranim for our court cases here, a fa Ghana law. We're advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors be bree, efa Ghanaian law hunye. Na osan yo bia or tai kasa ewo radio, any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Oniadofo, mema munyina, good morning. Eba legal hours. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is legal hour with BWF Solicitors. I believe and I know everyone is doing well at this moment. Mesre mo se mo baswa inimdie kakra ye ba besua ne ntino mamo kwa mo mfa mamo na mom moma yenchiche aha ye legal hour mreso na yedu efiada bia ye ba ma kwan no munim se yen sorry prekope emfa mba na mom ye hwe nyoma ekọ nyoma ebeboa ye nyoma nkrofo di ho kita ho nyoma nkrofo ekeka ho nsem no ne aboa ne nyina no ne abebo ne tofa na ya fre atunsa fre yen lawyers a omudi hene ewo saa nneoma na so omudi akunte so mo nimde ewo soro ewo saa nneoma ho no na yetunsa fro mo no mo ne yen aba abedi nkita ho enti saa so na ene efiadai ene nyame adom Friday bia yishishia no na chese eye na adom arakwa ene nso saa adom na no de adom ye ne enya ye mpapa kintinka senior pata pemu na nkasa ene adom ya kwa kwotwe na ba yehu na che na nso ene de say one ye eba be ebesua de kakra enti yakwotwe nsa afre no na yenim se kakra odi bebre ye beboa yenum bebre ankasa enti no moma yentwe enkonwa mo yentwe yen sofa be bia otie ye free bia bomodia na ben ifidie no na yeni unsha safety ha kodu nom ba kumpemu sorry 11 o'clock mo fancheme enti no mesre mo ye wo Facebook ye wo YouTube na Facebook no call BWF Solicitors Facebook a ye wo ho saa nso na ye san stream wo BW Radio so na ye san wo BWF YouTube ne nso ene ye san wo BW Communications YouTube ne nso so ene Facebook so na chese ya tene ye nsinem na baby biara obetumi etie ya na wahwe ye free no wobenya ho mfaso san wo Instagram ye san wo Twitter na chese media ne nyina ya bo epiti ho nyinara na mesre mo ani die mu ade e ba besuen se migidi se ebeboa ye ne nti no ma ye nkwa ye nche emfa ye nchiche mom na foforo bia nso ensa enkebi ukọ phone book ni mo a wo WhatsApp groups bebre bomodia click mo bia share mo bia na ebeboa especially ye nuanom a omowo ifie eye Ghana omo pese omo baha not just Ghanaians. This education goes to all of us, especially we the Africans. So the moment you see our live stream, please make sure you share it and then you like our page and you subscribe to our page as well. This is Manyeti, your host for this morning. Good morning, Uncle Ben.
Oh, good morning, Manyeti. Now what to say?
Pacho adom ni ahwe me ho ye pa. Pacho se ohonso obia ho ye.
Yeho adom anopai de ye sorry enkwa ene nhira nko ti yeda etiefo ne wona obeka ye ho wo social media. Yeda mu nyina ase Manyeti wo se yeda wase ne the technical team yeda obia ase say ye share ya chekakra.
Yo, Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben, no pay. Why? Me person about the awareness, but no pay. Why is sweet pa?
Oh, me that's it. Me that's it.
Maybe I go for ba.
Me that's Manyeti.
Sa eto de bia na ya kwasisa from enimo na. Kyerɛ sɛ ye ice ne kakra na ye de wian mu kakra nso aba nti ye ma wakwa aba ebe enen so dwumedi a ye ba bedi ye da se ye to nsa frɛ wo no waba na oba be kyerɛkyerɛ yo anka be medical ama ode nkyia nso ametiefo na afedie ye behwɛ kakra ye take no step by step any say yenim say nneoma ekɔ so wo system ne mo nneoma bebre na adekyen adesano na ebi sisa na ebi ayamende na ebi nso ye de ka ho enti no medical asrew na wonto nkyia emma etiefo na ahwefo se nneomo hu wa akyi na afedie yen start ana yen toa so emfiri ho no eni die mo
yo me da se bebre anɔpɛ deɛ sɛ kyia yɛ nuanom ne ayɛndɔfo nyinaa ɛdam ase sɛ maba abɛka yɛ ho sɛ na de bia manyɛ ti ɛka no monhyɛ because information a yɛde ba no ɛboa bebree obi wɔ hɔ a na obisa o ma wo mɛdan ade obi aba bɛboa me anaa me ma mɛba obetimi de me nua bi aba anaa sɛ obetimi de me maid bi aba you know ɛnɛ yɛbɛhwɛ ni nyinaa na yɛahwɛ nneɛma asesa a betimi aboa yɛ nyinaa but yɛ de bebree ne sɛ mmere biara no yɛtimi nya akwanya na yɛde ɔdɔ abɛbɔ dom na yɛahwɛ nneɛma a ɛbɛboa yɛn nneɛma a ɛba na yɛtimi aboaboa yɛn ho sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɛba ɛmfa yɛn by surprise anaasɛ na yɛyɛ unprepared nti ɛnɛ no yɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi adi mmara no so na yɛtumi de obi aba ha na waba abɛsom yɛn anaasɛ yɛtu kwan a yɛtumi de n'aka yɛn ho aba nti manyɛ ti meda wase bebree
Miss Vedasi, Papa Yedasi. Yo, etiefo, mo hu ye me sha ase na im se ma no ayem rekakra but afi na coffee ni ura system no maintain. Yo, ye beda mase, se wa beto yen wo streaming ha, o onto kwan. Eye na momunkwa emfa bomodian na share ma obi yen hu se viewers na ehwe ye no mo adosu yi because ade chese ye me de bebre minim krofo bebre on pese omo fa saa kwan so beto de bi a enimde no ewo he yesi wen bisa ohun wen bomu a yembio nti yenya Uncle Ben wa ha mesre monche na Uncle Ben yo na wotwe a de bia nyoma esin especially papa ya o si onti obi ya ono de wasi ne bo se nipeku a na obeku a oye ye ne nyoma ama nyoma esesa ama kyese parliament kra oho nyina edwodwo anopemitie news na say bibi kra nya ne ye Boris ye papa Boris 3 am na o tweet ne ade na kyese nyoma ekoso sanso ne nim say home office on bedenya ne bia bibi bekwa akoka omo na kyese yesi bibi anka na anje grade na nyoma bi definitely there are changes in the system and updates or things like that. So, with my request, please, is there any possibility or is there anything at all that this very week you can update us on whether home office, what is happening, anything in just maybe 5 or 6 minutes, please?
Okay. I'm say manyeti kan putokasa anti update wo ho no nema mi no. First of all, I'm say with Ukraine no just in the past no na just asefem bebre atwa yɛn sunum sɛ krobi wa hoɔden itimi etu ahyɛ ne nua ketewa so na ɔpem no saa be nyinaa yɛbɛhu am sɛ nkrɔfo bebre ahwere ɔmokra nkɔlaa ne mmaa ne mpanyinfoɔ nkɔkora ne mmerewa at the moment no yɛsɛ nkrɔfo 1 million and every crew of about 40 million almost estimated say by the end of the month and within the next couple of weeks nkrɔfo 3 million ɛbɛba bɛka ho ɛbɛyɛ 4 million which is about 10% of the population by any standard na ɛnya de a ɛyɛ ade papa mehu sɛ nkrɔfo bi so na sɛ America ne UK nso already Iraq and other countries so, you know ade nye last year this time so nye invasion nya de ɛyɛ ade papa especially case where so be omo yanuanom Ukraine for Russia for omo yanuanom who Ukrainian and who Russian na who Ukrainian Russia it's made up of various countries. Yes, in the UK, you were Wales, Scotland, England, and Northern Ireland. No, so almost just a language, you know. I be why Moses Sankakra. Times I be so bompire na nyamena tell me dini to me because it seems Putin or a bully. That's absolutely or a bully. What to share ninu aketo so o him ne sa. Ti be so bompire because Western world and unfortunately no. Amon pesa omo be ka ho na omo me stop on because almost through say nuclear bomb ebebem. No sunya bema even the smallest partner yes bit me as say crew to say Washington DC, but the problem are Russia yeah very aware is Ukraine almo share border into the bomb into Ukraine e be san ba Russia and for us no me feel say yenkoso bompire. The other update me person me dem obia me most of you know will be aware say sisi akopɛ adwuma aya mo bisa o status code no you bet me dey check it right to work I have very important say more biometric card no mo hu say from April of this year no say wokoye adwuma anya wo card na nko anombe ombeje code wo ho na omode akọ online. There were 3 types of right to work checks. I'm saying back when my use COVID diano and you're checking physical documents. But the other one I had digital check, you know, I had the Ube generated code. Now what am our employer? No, so I share the online portal, the employer section. Now actually say ubitimi aye adwuma e bia na wo digital COA, I friend a certificate of application. And from April this year, no, employer bia na was your digital check. Ukra cardo, ukra passport. I was yeah, digital check. Now digital check, no, the only way obetimi aye na say wo no generate code na ma no. Ti more registration what lawyers ho no. From now no mo betimi ne o makasa no ma transfer ama. Nti sa dia ye sure say wo lawyer na number. Sana be ibaya obetimi aboa no generate code no na wo de ama wo employer no wire checks. The other part no I right to work employers checking service checking service until ECS and also wo for omo a sabio ebi o my application na your decision and now my application you refuse omo your appeal and now my representation. So Ankrofo no muntimi generate code. Enti no omo use employers checking service and also your online confirmation. And very important say obey alive to all rights no. Mripi no yenya calls say employer na ka kire Ghana ni no ana migrant no say all those say what the letter kire say your application no. Untimi generate code. Enti kotena fie. No, enye ne nyina na utimi generate code. Omo timi generate codes no. Aye obi a wo biometric residence card under EUSS. Even under your traditional immigration application route no. Wuntimi en generate status code. Enye possible. I don't know your employer checking service. Ti munye alive to my rights no. Say ebase wo kopɛ adwuma ana wo ye adwuma na wo employer na alert wa through the monitoring system now. I was say with me man who say obetimi a generate code a man code no na or the check ontimi generate a say we insist now your employer checking service no your email your online application to wo fill this application now obehu say eventually no when your email from home office I kire say wo no ubetimi aye adwuma anase wontimi nya adwuma.
Okay.
The other update me pese me de be mamo no aye mo wo ebi awo 5 years route either as a partner or as a parent. Na bibi aba na ye no recourse na free so na ebi a claim benefit. Obehu say ye de wo start akoto 10-year route no so. Home office put you suspension omo because Matthias say you're unfair. Until you're unfair, say, 1 over 5 years, na BBSC, near you no records, no. Now 5 years and as a 10 years. Until almost says, see, I number a case by case. TM found 10-year route automatically. I very likely say still bet me at a 5-year route, no. But on my show or the facts of a case, no. Now on the eye. The other thing I'm a person will be a Shannon so. The family route, no. Parent route and a partner route. Ningina P by difference. The partner route no jina say wo jina o partner so. And a parent route no che say wo jina wo ba so. Now, mon Shannon so. So wo share route to indefinite leave na. Sa route no ye ba akope. Nti wo fa tane omu say parent route no pe na wo utimi dinya indefinite route. Ana wo jina partner route no pe untimi mix say. A problem ha ye krom for no ba. Unfortunately, nkrofo bebre nim sa ade no. To be once I switch it from parent to partner and a partner to parent. We are stuck in there. And it's why 5 years, no? Now we're 5-year route cry. Now why 2.5 under partner. Now you're 2.5 under parent. Wouldn't mean from women yet no 5 years and could indefinitely leave to remain. A problem I war, but again, no moment you're very careful. Says a war switch here. You're sure say wouldn't him say what did 2.5 on 5-year route for partner and our parent, you know. Or switch call partner and our parent. Wouldn't mean for 2.5 on can 5 years in your application. Because they are processed to indefinite leave, you know. And your 1 route penna with me, so all those under paragraph 276, you know, will be me a 10-year route, you know. So what's an also 10 years, but and you'll be an better person 10 years. Will be all 5-year route. Now relationship in a break it down. Now Bearman is a many maubium. But I'm about British to know use in a banner. When you're very careful, so I was only lawyer casa. No rest on a couch application. No. Now wait me amawa at 5-year route, no. Now and one I'll bet me at the eye indefinite. These are the we are me person and pay me raise it.
Yo, Uncle Ben, that's Yamrico, but baby, I'll code no, you met you for who say, and only share code no. I told you, you can't code na. One who and no one stand alone, so I know I am confused. Ain't near obe generated a diama employer, no, a honor more friend no share code no. Ain't at the four mutia, no. And now, secondly, so no, say, oh, your email. I know say yen krom dodro na no omunye proactive on their mails. Enti say we email now the application. Keep checking the mail. But more dey obetumi aye mail no wo phone so say ne be ya o the notification ebeka ho. Enti any mail be a bebe bia you keep checking because home office etumi ma reply bebre. Nanso no omo hu omo mail no mo sebi o empredia sebi dodro na akenkan so home kakra no. Enti se o ye obi a wote saa na wo ye na eba na wontumi nkan kra bo modern na fa ben obi na onboa na check if you have made an application to the home office na problem way so and solve ye da mase yo Uncle Ben ye be so any say ye nim say wodi kan ebo so de na me besre na me ma hyase sei me ye obi a me wo Ghana nyame adom edwuma me ye ne ade nti menya obi aka me ho e be frɛ no dodo ne bia ne be frɛ no maid ana domestic worker na obi a oboaboa me embia ma wo ba ku mienu ɔhwɛ me nkwala ne me kɔ na kyɛ sɛ ɔka me ho nti no sɛ me wɔ mba ana me kɔ baabi because of nipa ko ne services nti no ɛyɛ me ɛbɛyɛ me de sɛ nipa ko no bɛka me ho na baabi a mekɔ bia wetumi saa ɛmoa no ɔde ama me na mom se koba no akwantuo mu a eya na bi mu aye stuck omo nim se nipa ya oboa me metumi baby a mekobia metumi se me wo sa ye kane sa kwan ne dia metumi nso de na aka me ho akọ yenim enti no domestic workers a eya na omoboa sebio sikafo Ghana de ya se oni sika ontumi fa ontumi fa we extra workers this but obi atumi ye mfa bochomo fa nche me obi atumi ye enti Uncle Ben abane say me be two kwan me wo domestic worker bi me pese o ka me ho na me de ne call eye possible ana enye possible
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm saying a topic, you can overseas domestic worker, ODW. More check a crowd cromano. Munim say maybe a tremo up to 2012. Now we made a maid, eba, and our house help, ebetna, obenya indefinite leave, no afaso, and your British citizenship. 2012, as a sign, I must see, I know we is adding free ho, but still, we were made, and I will be our year with Jumamao, or prepra, or shawba, or so mamimu, or driver, or no adriane, or cleaning fee. Some microphone in an hour security, even security guard, a cry. I have a personal protection officer, which made an oba. Some microphone in an within your law, I have an appendix ODW. No, ODW 4.1 or define it. Obia or overseas domestic worker. I includes nannies, drivers, protection officers, chauffeurs, Mr. Driver, I can a chauffeur, and as cook, my friend or chef. But first of all, there were 4 core requirements. It was be a Shannon. And 2% would be a free Ghana, Eba UK for at least 6 months, for maximum of 6 months. Ubet me, quite well bet me. But Munties are 4 core requirements. The first core requirement is nipa age. I was say 19 years and above.
Okay.
First of all, the first core requirement, I was say 19 years and above. So yeah, Bema and now Obano, it doesn't matter. 2, I was say nipa na Oden Obano. I was say why Juma Mao before the application for at least 12 months and now 1 year. That's the second core. Duration of employment, 12 months or at least 1 year. 3, I was saying Nipana Obano. I was so say Oba only more than 6 months. Oba only more than 6 months. And here number 3 core requirement. 4,
Okay.
I was saying Nipana or de worker no Obano because I was so in the bomuba. I was saying Nipana or de worker no Bano. I was so non sono or say Oba Obe free her, and yes, I was so free her, but obe free her within 6 months. Because untimin yaweka, I was set with the no call. Untimin the 2 months, now we can in the 6 months. And she said, who did 2 months, I was say, we can in the 2 months. Why can intimin the more than 6 months? And all those we are British, we are indefinite, or limited leave, or whatever it is, I'll bet me at Bruno. Nipa na no banentino. I was so bad on a court within 6 months. And then 4 core requirements, but there were other requirements. The other requirement, I ni pay. And to all those Ghana, I'm aware, and it's so sad. Say, you won't conform with your Juma, Sisi Ameno Kase. A monthly pay about 300 cedis. 300 cedis.
Baby.
Yeah. I keep finding, I still don't understand. I almost sorry quite a Juma no pa a year and you may be beer and so by 3. So, would tia wo so, would tia ni pano no ediane no. Now, I feel say 300, you okay, Nasana would tia. That's okay, that's no problem. But so, what they know Bahadia, I was so we sure, sir. Contractor, what dinner a man within the contract, I was so cassa. Ubetiano, a minimum of the minimum wage in UK.
Okay.
And within the contract, because I was saying what the contract can. Within the contract, so ubetia no. Within the contract, no. A minimum of the minimum wage. I was saying within the contract, no so. Okasa una ubetia ne fair amano. Okasa oba una obemano accommodation. Okasa oba obemano eduane. That is the other part. The other part now, I was saying, aware, no. Within the contract and our application now, I was saying, what you say, all those will be within the minimum wage regulation, regulation, no. I was saying, what say, onya oper into or exempt because oper for no, among wobetimi atua less than the minimum wage. Just to be sure, say when you use exemption within the minimum wage regulation. I was say letter a say onye exempt under the minimum wage because onye au pair. Enti you can au pair, you will be a sabio osua English language, but or shawoba and or ye jumama ufi account. The other part now, I was see a shannon sono. Nipa no ye wajuma no. I was on utifie. Enti say wo Ghana na ye jumama. I was so tifie. I was so a part of a household. Maybe oteno, otena hoso no so otiho. How do you show this? Normally with a bank statement and any pay slips in the show address. Now the other problem I work with these things, you know, Ghana, and yet feeling in either PO box and I say a address. But your name said be to me generated digital address. Ain't it? More use some digital address now for documents now or now because I was so showing the pay slips. How do you show say why you mama for 1 year? Contract of employment, pay slips, and bank statement. So we tiano by Momo transfer, which is how sometimes you know bimutia almost possible. Ma wo woje wo Momo statement you know na ono nso engine ni Momo statement and free either MTN and asa Tigo and asa Vodafone. But wo dia na wo tua free wo phone no so no. Je statement. Ono nso dia ekogu ni phone no so no. On statement because most statement ni be show says a period way no utia no 300 cedis ono nso receive 300 cedis mesremo e wo say utia tax. The only way we be show evidence or you lawfully employed na nye kululu bi a wo ye no watia ho tax enti GRA aya Ghana Revenue Authority no omo PAYE na utia no ene SNET and as your SNET part 2 and as more BBA number 2 and the private for no what here within the contract no so what the no baha was all cast will be to medical bills and maybe a wire insurance a man be cover no the first process age 19 above 2 duration of employment 1 year and above 3 employer is coming as well. 4 on for 6 months or more. We affected bar 2012 no because those is 10 years now no still be bar within 2012 no. My 5 years but maybe omuntimi life in UK in English ninti still almost extend your stay. Question so bar for 6 months obetimi extend na the when you know the only exceptional circumstance ubetimi extend a medical grounds. Ain't it possible? Now because na nko ben me take UK, me a British. Me take Ghana because I was your normally living country na nipa no won. But anya wo nko a se wo maame na nipa no hwe na, wo maame no ye na employer. Ebi a wo utua wages ni bibia. But woman or your employer. And it's a woman ba obetimi de house help naka ho. Obetimi de driver naka ho. Obetimi de cook naka ho. Obinso wo ho a ebia na ono te ha. Na bia ni ku ana na yere et Ghana. Say oho no te a even onye British onye hwe a ono your application na obetimi de domestic worker naka ho ay application at the number. Obi because na lawyer say did we tell refuse. Now I can assure you sir we any year ya the man. In the last 6 months about 6 of those applications. Out of 6 4 years successful straight away. 2 almost refuse you. But Patrick a representation. I'm on the amanipa nipa na driver ain't nipa na one no teno at Ghana but abaha. The fact that we are British and Teresa won't take Ghana. So even a how crying you fear, but what tackle Ghana, it be a business in tea. We also work Ghana 3 months, 4 months, or your business was a Nipan and no tea, obey the number. The bottom line is, say Nipana bar, I was so cool. Ain't it possible, so obey me the maid bar, or nanny, or cleaner, or driver, or personal protection officer, and as a security guard.
Okay. Into you, Uncle Ben, that's it. And to me, be so, say, Otatna hana one na ba na within 6 months na so okono. Ayembia so kwa na still awo na just or say wo ne nyina esan eko. So one ne kwa duration ben na obetumi edi ansa na opese wo san ba obesan na ba could it be days mbia mokoye na wasisan wa adwen you needed coming back. Enti no is it possible anaso or say mmiri bi etom ansa na ye be san ma no sa visa no bi mana.
Okay, now explanation no I was say one no ba be hu nya say one no be ko wuntimi nja na wa ha bo no betimi agya wa ha enti say we British time limit be any ho but I was say we sure say wo ba I was somewhere ne say mo be ko within 6 months but bibinti wentimi ankwa that's okay but nipa no ye domestic worker na de I was so ko first of all no I'm say question I will be say no na wo pa che say obetimi akwa aba saa eni say wo ma impression say ha na wote ye wo 12 months in a year enti ubedi 6 months na wo ko Ghana 1 month na wo san aba na wo san be di 5 months say ne what na ha say wote Ghana there should be a balance. There might be a good reason to our samba back. It may be sending panel back for medical checkup. Who are we employer no? And as a BBS a emergency. Of course, every case is different. Now cases when you are fact sensitive. So a case be a fact sensitive. I share the particular facts no. And so in this case, I was exempt now. But both ODW 4.1, ODW 5.1, you know, the impression is say. Enisa we ya ne se wote ha enti oba obedi 3 months obetimi akọ so person oba bioma obetimi aba ideally no within a year no enisa we do more than 6 months wo ha but within a year no obetimi aba 1 month na wokọ following week what about 2 months na wokọ following month what about 3 months na wokọ add up to 6 months no a half of the year so over half of the year Obiane obetimi ni wa argument say aha na wote. But obetimi abedi 6 months on a trot. No akọ back. Na se bibia sibiom a obetimi asan aba. Eno ane se wo say wo ye sure say de wo ba no. Wetimi ama explanation.
Okay, that's good one. Yo, Ange Ben yedasi na what about o kan say senka or hwe me mama ana or hwe me papa wo fi a na je so mo na yo ne employer. Na mom embia na enye se o hwe obi a me ne net ho na me dey kan buy a me ne number but I keep paying embia o hwe me fie or no cater for everything there. Na me feel say my bedi embia 2 months and 3 months nti me feel ahokyere bi me ndi kan ane number but ekyire na me hu say no me ni pay owo fie o kan me ho ba ya nka beboa nti afa na me nto nsa afre se ene on be ka me ho na se law na e ka se e wo se me ni two kwan together sa oho no baby a metumi aya afa ana se ene o se mimi kofie na me ni nyina aba ana
Rules ni are very strict. The only reason tia yema domestic worker no ana say we made na aba ne say wo ba ha so what ha we want to mean kasa we an employer when na tifie ba ko or a part of a household no law no allow sir so waba na wo person ba I will say wo na wo no bomba because anya say we do am be sign no the other part ne say what ha question is on better who say what ha are possible so metimi ehu but again when I walk as I want to have out to Ghana that's up to you but so who settlement or limited leave and now we are British are possible so we metimi atena Ghana as atena ha but you say ordinarily resident definition of ordinarily resident and say we spend a bit more time at Ghana esen ha and you say we di Ghana 6.5 months now we di have 5.5 months we are ordinarily resident in Ghana so na America no say a problem ma wo a wote ha na ebi a ohwa wo maame ohwa wo papa enti ma wo maame ana wo papa employ no all those say we na utua wages no wo betimi diska no ama wo maame agu wo maame account na watua ana wo betimi aye because sabe you know so utua wages for Ghana it doesn't really matter baby iska no ba And once I was here identifying and say a salary and our wages, I would to your tax. Menka say cash in hand. I was say a purely employee-employer relationship. Per accountant no nyama ko ye nyina ye use accountants wo Ghana so wo per accountant metimi ama obi a obeya ama a obehwe wo kama obeye bibia atua wo snet atua wo tax ne bibia a obenya tax certificate ne PAYE confirmation ne bibia nti wo pese wo ya e wo se ye ne ye
sa ɛhɔ no na yɛ na ɛyɛ den kakra ma yɛ maame no ma na yɛ busuafo a ɔmo ne ɔmo mates ana ɔmo domestic workers ɛte to de bi a sika na bosomi a na ɔde ahyɛ envelope mu na ɔde ama na ɔde ahyɛ ne nsam wonnim sɛ daakye bi wobɛka sɛ o meetu kwan na meekɔ a esimesi a ɔboa me nkakra metumi ne na akɔ enti ɔhɔ no yɛmfa nya adesua na sɛ biribi na ɛwɔ tirim ana sɛ daakye bi kora pɛ sɛ ɔkɔtwa wo wɔ kuro bi so a ana UK ha na wahyɛ aseɛ ntɛm na sika no a yɛde hyehyɛ ɔmo nsa no yɛmbɔ mmɔden a na yɛnsesa system no sɛ wotua no turu momo kora no a ɔsɛ saa record sɛnea Uncle Ben akyerɛ no tally with your tax, your pay, bibia or say tally. So promo a wo employ bia, you go through the same process. Inti sana or more say why employ ubi and pam so as our process no wodi nipa ko no afim. Inti sa yem pay ni en tax na ye dodge wo Ghana no. We will be how yes idea. Untumi sa such application, but if you go through the right process with the Ghana Ghana HRM sa na what they aye that's inland revenue for now only omo aye na say when you the right documentation now they are back your application no e be successful. Uncle Ben yɛda ase yɛbɛkɔ yɛnim adɔfo a moaba ahoma no so mɛda obi biara ase atiefoɔ ne ahoma a mohwɛ baabi a wohwɛ yɛn firi wotie yɛ from radio no a medi kan ada wase afei nso Facebook ne YouTube no mesrɛ mo dodoɔ no anhyɛ yɛ mehu hyɛre ne koraa mesrɛ mo Uncle Ben pɛ mu na ɛtia monhyɛ ma me wae na m'anim di nti no wompuni Adams nyame nhyira wo sɛ wodi kan Abbas David Asamoah or say good morning Uncle Ben David Asamoah na usan echiami go lolonya goy lolonya or si manyewan goy medasi na Sandra yeah sister Penny Sandra Fraser Sandra I'll continue apologizing and then the bracho your ball 11:30 frame why medasi yo na ose mummy and share Dorcas Adomon so aba hello Uncle Ben good morning to see you good morning to you sorry and Manyeti Ezekiel Johnson hey no more tete hey that's what be a yo Ezekiel say let's keep sharing Ejiwa and Ajimine honestly good morning lawyer Nana Hima Sapon yeah mami bako or say I'm late Nana when you're late yeah church when you're late yeah good to see you too maybe Jesse Brempom say good morning Nana Hima Sapon kindly share or pie and channel na opokunso for any others YouTube name so no keep sharing, keep liking, and then keep subscribing the YouTube channel, especially now. Yen to me enkoyenim. Yo, Uncle Ben, yen quite nice. See, maybe a telephone lines. No, say telephone line. No, so far, no, we are very aware. Say 0203. No, sorry, 0208 123 1016 and 07399208468. Juma into Ufra, ye be picking now with the question about ya can domestic how to make a successful domestic worker application to bring your worker to the UK no. And no interest question now opese ubisa no untumi mbisa. You can ask relating to this topic and now say any other thing here. Meaning say nkrofo bebre or question and pay your boss sister nkrofo start ebisa me question is so manyeti me lawyer. Uncle Ben ni BWF Solicitors for nti sisi amomfa questions no embra ha obetumi nso attesti e de aba obese o testi a ene mema o na ma no se ne ametumi a kind year no obetumi attesti aba your friend is saying 07399220844 and I say manyeti 075 96620 patro eno ni board ne so ntimonhye so you can send your WhatsApp message to the number I'm giving apart from the main numbers we've got on board 07596620154 senior bear metumi akaina Uncle Ben amaye moaye enti yenko yo Uncle Ben what church ye mu waka sa ope na oka no exempted no oho no say dodo na sa brofo no poto kasa no yen sheda enti their work can you say omo senior omo adwuma asifa na ya no omo nti ase papa nti ho no betumi akire mbia nipa ko no obeye adwuma mame wacheche mu or you given everything that we need to know but oho no sa yembia na obi sa kwan be na so pese udane na onbeka ho like onya no permanent ampacho ho no betumi acheche mu kakra ampacho.
Okay, so you minimum wage regulation now. OPA, OPA spelling it A-U and then space P-A-I-R, OPA. Ade achira na ye obi a osua language ewo mfie na ode eka wo ho nso. Enti normally those times ye nyina ye use bi na ye use Eastern Europeans to obetena or no obetena na wa hwe no ma na aduane wa ma ne ba bi ada na ye de fa ho ye child minding way na usua English Ghana ni no ochre Eastern European English ye nyina ye be nti open no that's way but omo ye exempt from minimum wage requirements to fa open wonye liable under the minimum wage requirement although say nanse amehu case law a call employment tribunal omu use law no ka say no enya applicable enti wontimi fa woni pa no ma na wonka so ohwe me bento ye open enti menye liable for minimum wage we are liable enti we say we sure say na be ya won create confusion First of all, so we person we contract na offer ya ye be ya ma. Okay? Because advantage I want to say me ya Ghana qualified. Ya wo firm wo Ghana registered by the Ghana Bar Association. And you bet me create Ghana employment contract amao. Employment contract a wo dey ba no. Enye UK employment contract ne ye ka. Ye ka Ghana employment contract. Enti sa wo pesa wo bi wo Ghana wo pesa wo employment contract mana o ma ye hu a ye be ya ma. That's one. Two, sa ode no ba no na employment contract o use wo Ghana no e wo sa wo san ye additional one enti e bi a ana appendix e ka ho ana wo ye amendment because ode no ba UK no 300 cedis a utua no Ghana no ode no ba UK enti no wo betua no UK minimum wage enti e be ye more than 300 Ghana cedis no. So what no ba a week I was so chair amount I will be in compliance with the minimum wage requirements no. So what no buy a month 2 months 6 months I was so stated within the amended contract no say uko UK nti say na metia. I am very very important. The other part I was so be ehunu say a legal requirement say nipa na wo de no ba no won traffic no Amber trafficked domestic worker. Omo ye traffic omo under sa provision. Ye mo 2 years straight. Wow, yes, and ye bechi watum. Me hu nkrofo ya prosecute omo. I've dealt with a couple of them. A girl bi a wadwane afifie. Na nsen ya mu hu Nigeria ni bi a ya de na oni ni ku akotu prison. Omo de obi fi Nigeria by. Within wo contract na wo de na oba no. Se ye ne ye betwero omo se wuntimi nje ne passport in free nsem. Home office insisted, say I was send a passport no, a canipa no ho. Mr. Mo, my amfa way abuse nkrofo. Na mo nka say me de wa ba abrochire, enti ono no oba, oye adwuma ebi osori anopa 5. Wa ye wadwuma a wo ye wa ha nyina wa abuse no, there be. So once I wa bedu ha no, UK law take you over. I was so working hours within the contract no. I was so working hours. I was so on the rest period. I was so stated within the contract, the holiday period. I am very, very key. men ko print bibia on internet ni so because most of the contract go internet na ya American law enye Ghanaian law and enye UK law te wo say you very very careful so wo pese wo ye contractor ebe boa na wetimi di nipa na ba freyen na say Patrick aye be a very very successful freyen ni emoa o frɛ mi o frɛ Patrick o be hu say be a program yi the scroll was ni nyina ye lawyer bi o ye adwuma wo your office bi and the number wo ho to here units ni this kind Richard Patrick Charles wania ansana aba your emergency number no obi a wo ho bia na obetimi afrɛ no aka say Uncle Ben say bibi de overseas domestic worker yesu obetimi de obi aba ha wonti ase a ye be kyerɛkyerɛ wase yi but the American say enya dia o kɔ printing yama on the internet dia ko unqualified okay yenye ni yie ma na watimi aye successful ya yama nkofo a aye successful
yo Uncle Ben yeah that's it obi frɛ
we no ay okay obe frabio manyati na ade ba ko ho a na I was some de kan ho about domestic worker no mesrew so wo hwe na wo bank account no ska gumu nyina ay 500 cedis a na wo na wo so your employer na wo so turn a ticket the naba obema na duane obema na baabi atena mesrew enye adwuma ana obia oye employer bia wo di domestic worker eba ana so bia odi ni nua ne dofo bi ba on a visitors visa no mesrew I was here sure say your bank account no etimi show say e betimi atua sa flight na amano no to we check the cost of flight now they are your calculation ideally no I will see a bank statement for a period of time. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. But your friend say, na hina wo frefi. A breaky kakra. Oh, sorry. Kasa na yete unka.
Okay.
Okay, manyeti you bet me I take over.
Maintaining papa but yeah share yo on your other for one man so pacho otemenka na bisa o question no say
okay
papa so yo Uncle Ben o san free you let's see hey we've not been having this problem for a very long time.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I hear our friend for him.
Pacho, your friend John, me cast free rainbow then.
Okay, only John, madam quite why.
Yeah, Uncle Ben, ready at Damasini Juma Pa, moye at the boy.
Answer that.
Pacho, person me bisa me bra Ephraim. Now, our akola oye under 10 years. Now, kame pese me fano edeneba. Now, me to me who said me full custody of the child. A bit to me allow me edenaba, and as I say me go through adoption.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, say akora webusu ya nebi o baby Ghana. Se wobetimi a kyerɛ sɛ BBSC na brabom ama wamfa na ma abetimi aha na brabo a ehunhia bebre sɛ wobɛ custody ana wobɛ adoption wona wɔ sɛ wo kyerɛ sɛ ebia ne papa a wafrɛ mu no ne maame ne hɔ obia ne hɔ wayɛ janka school ebia headmaster bi na waso ne mo for now to within the shortest possible time no what show say ɔyɛ wo fase ampa wayɛ DNA approval wobɛtumi ayɛ application de number. The problem I may work with the custody order under the Children Act no ne sɛ nsesa bibia the fact that court grant custody no and sesa akwadaa no from wo fase to wo ba ade sesa no from wo fase to wo ba adoption process no nso costly and slightly prolonged enti sɛ ne papa wu na obi ani ho obehwe na wo betimi ayɛ de naba possible because within the immigration rules no yama requirements say wabusuani bia or fit within the definition of wabusuani no so wobetimi a kyerɛ sɛ yɛwɔ circumstance bia a create extreme compassionate circumstance and other family requirements na wobetimi de nipa naba enti ne maame wɛn ne papa wɛn ne grandmother wɛn ne uncles wɛn o nuanom a omanyi obetimi ahwɛ no so ne nyina yɛ no omu ni ho a na offete sa requirements into betimi de naba okay
thank you
yeah that's it so Uncle Ben yentie voice note way
okay
good morning Uncle Ben good morning
Pachote
yeah
me from a busa question ama madam Fobi okuta British citizenship no kofa ne ba de ne bae abofra no maame afiri mu years ago no de no bae na omoma abofra no 2.5 years na say aka just about a month na 2.5 years no awu nti was say or renew omoma no say entry clearance nti opeso hunu say form ben na obeyusu at the another application ama abofra no ba so EU ni a owa no invite na yere sen kon join no permanent na omo refuse na yere no omo yenu nyina free Italy na EU ni no owa no ono no ba say last year March ho no buy but nyamea do mo benya no EU as a settlement ni bia o mama no 5 years na nka ode efa na yere the only reason so mo digina so refuse na yere ne say na omo pe prove say asat April last year no na EU ni no owa ha and ode ne council tax ekoye so omo hwe yi so man hwe o omo agina no so e de refuse no so omo requested for sa document no omo nsanka nti omo de refuse na emom no right of appeal nti madam for no person hunu say onye appeal no ana say onsanye reapplication na onfa those documents no enko nti say any beje say obeboa yen wo sa questions be name ti nyame enhram na edemaso no momoa bye
okay I mean first of all me are slightly concerned say papa na wakofa ne ba abana akola ne maame no waka baby no your man 2.5 years I was thinking your man indefinite leave ko date na ne papa kofa na ne papa is settled ewo UK enti me are slightly concerned ewo ho enti opa obetimi ne yakasa after we na yahwe the enti because papa no kra worry obi foforo a still na akola na nyane maame ne saa nipa no ti ye ma maame ne 2.5 a akola ne mfa no ho I will say wonya indefinite leave adeba so watua ne fee na the application watua for indefinite leave enti was so twere omo say omo ma no wrong visa enti omo nso san visa no wansa nkutua another 2.5 ansa nkutua after that nkutua 2,300 I just say within 5 years no now we almost 8 to 10,000 pounds clearly no and yes na rules no ka enti e ho no me feel say immigration for now you're wrong but I want to know the enti omo yes sir. The second process anka ya update anka me dey ba later but ma men kan kire mo mesrɛ mo amowo ha my application for EU SSI refuse mo no munim se mwanya no by June yewo grounds obetimi agina so de aye biom no Home Office for the new guidance notes aba omaye kode de abehye guidance notes ne ma e kire se si ye refuse na deadline no twam na wanya appeal na wosa eya reapplication a omo nhwe application no enti moma yanya be careful ye be kan ho asem e bia weekend me sure say lawyers no ba ko be ba ye weekend enti o be kan ho asem ehun hia say EU settlement requirements no updates ebe nyina mu nyina mo ye aware because update aba no me feel say be hankrofo bebre already no me hu refusers be eba omo refer to say wuntimi nya application biom tie wo say ye alive to the way you know the issue with say obi aya application ama na yere no outside or apply for EUSS family permit na ye refuse no because nipa na ntimi ankyere so wa ha as at April no first of all no say nipa no e wa limited leave to remain it means the Home Office is satisfied so we meet rules no ntimi nim de nti a omo kasa no again no bit person mehwe particular reason omo gina so in this case let me say the council tax call na me say oman hwe yes unya sad ne de bia because we our application baby our documents no one nipa na wo hwe no sometimes no mu bisa we na wo the response no kwa e bia na akọ obi foforo ho enti important say we our application na wo be cover likely questions ebeba nyina no aye proper cover letter e de aka ho se na be ya omuntimi enkase yensanka we bibia wo de ko bia anso no awo se wo ye attachment list na wo list bibia wo de ko no se na be ya dachi bia wo ye appeal a wo betimi aye in this case no onya appeal na onya reapplication it may be say reapplication ye better it may be because of delay or appeal no it may also be say because of the particular unreasonable nature of the decision no a be appeal and a be okay but either way no I was so share reasons for refusal no now we have facts of the case now what the advice
Yo, Uncle Ben, that's it. I've got one question here, quite a long one. Let me read that. I say, good morning, Magneti. Good morning, Uncle Ben. I hope you guys are doing great. I have a question, but it's not related to today's topic. My issue is, I have an indefinite leave to remain here in the UK as a refugee for a year. I currently qualify for naturalization, but I was told I will be refused for naturalization because I overstayed my visit visa before I made the asylum claim 6 years ago. We all know for someone to seek any asylum, right? Let me take that again. We all know for someone to seek any asylum, he or she would have definitely be running away from precautions. My question is, wouldn't that be discriminatory if the caseworker uses the overstaying bit to refuse you when in actual sense you were running for your life and abuse? I am sure more than 80% of refugees would have one way or another breached immigration rules to get into this country to seek asylum with genuine fear of their lives. So why use it against them on a later date? But the question here.
okay well I mean first of all the particular provision within the Nationality Act relates to character and its character it's debatable say obi a waba as a refugee but bear in mind so for a period and sana or apply and so obetimi justify the entire oba safe haven and a safe country 1 year application no. It may be a reason for asylum status no eba tama or the waha but again you know any punishment per se say we dwane abaha but it's just because some person mo sure say what character you be a ebetimi amana tena ha without sanctions a punishment in a form because I need who no confess no when you do unyanya indefinite na wo fit either 6-1 or 6-2 obetimi ayew application but this year no yenim say I was 10 years wa overstay that me pese menya a bit more facts because our cases we nyina are fact sensitive enti yenya facts na and ebetimi affect within the requirements.
Okay. Thank you very much, Uncle Ben. The numbers again to call 0208-123-1016, 073-96620-8464. You can also send your WhatsApp message or your text message to 075-966-0 20154. We are still on the legal hour. Aka America Krabati Uncle Ben that's our hunting. Yo, I've got one question. I say good morning. Now or bisa about not related to the topic, but bisa about how to get a sponsor license. Hey, adia tra. Uncle Ben pacho. Oh, hey, say OTNT na passing test in the abano say. Opese or what sponsor licenses, also what care home, 3 care homes. Now or person who kwanya or be fast or benya sponsor license now or their employing crowd. Timpacho yenya we dear macheno, but say one timid and I see.
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, no, I advisable say more running care home agencies, nursing homes, no. Mutiminya license na wetimi de obi free outside aba. Ade I encourage you be asonye. Process no straightforward, but it need a lot of help from obi a onim ade a oye a waye bida. And the first process na say we a registered business. So we a registered business. Business na we no we here regulatory registration and our professional registration. Because regulatory registration, it be a care care commission and I care whatever it is. I was all registered with them, and I said, well, professional. I was all registered into YSR registration. Why HM Revenue and Customs registration to UTR, unique tax reference number. Nina accounts office, registered office. Won't breach law, no won't employ illegal immigrant. Well, when you be a commit a crime, because it be on our system. But above all, no, I was what internal systems are because home office at the omo franchise na amount. The home office didn't say omo check obi say uni right untimi nya adwuma say adwuma no nyina ya de sha unsa enti wo system now wona a good computer no say a laptop or a iPad then system ana wo one what they take records what they photocopies what they scan e na wo dey go are secured. Bear in mind say your Data Protection Act I will breach here I don't see a problem. What me a draw employment contract or employment contract then terms the woman are compliant with the UK law na wo muno why adwuma then it will turn over obetimi atu any pa we nipa na wo de no ba no ne sock and I said code I apply to specific profession and our trade you know winim income na ya he a obetua no comply with home office requirements na wo muno who was system in place nipa na mma adwuma obetimi a report to the home office one oberana wo SMS sponsored migrant secured sponsored migrant program no no home office and I was all register now run winim say so nipa na mma adwuma 10 days I was all report no what you say winim law no then no policy within wa adwuma na obetimi a exhibit no videos photographs screenshots and it's of we internal system we ye adwuma sisi ama we are then we check right to work we my dear friend right to work yeah saying now these are processes I was a lawyer a boy now we draw no up I am very detailed and no na me will be I am very detailed taking me almost half a day because obi wo ho ɛno anse wabie n'adwuma na ɔyɛ n'adwuma no ɔndwen sɛ ɔbɛ register nti saa nneɛma a yɛka wɔ nyina ni hɔ ebi a oni internal manual most of you know ebi a obi bɛyɛ adwuma ma wa wakɔ internet akɔ print employment contract wonte aseɛ ebi kura na American law woni mpo sɛ American law ana wodi ama nipa no ɔmbɛgye saa templates ni nyinaa na ɔmahwɛ enti onse na wobɛyɛ application no yɛ sure sɛ o system no obi onim adwuma no ideally no de ba yɛn yɛbɛhwɛ ama wo yɛbɛtumi a start from beginning from scratch saa fɛn so na wobie wɔ adwuma yɛbɛtumi ne wayɛ advice so how a ɛwɔ sɛ wo position wo ho ne ayɛ manual ama wo a mo bisa questions na wobɛ email akɔma wo wo insurance one register or premises no wo occupiers liability a ne obi ba wo hɔ a onya problem a wobɛtumi de akyerɛ wo mu no wotua wo tax wo proof sɛ wotua wo tax saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa no wo setting in place now your application at the moment they take about 8 weeks on by decision on the abroad ɛyɛ important sɛ yɛbɛyɛ because wonyanya pɛ a wonwie why na ɔbɛ mane wo SMS na ma wo enti ɛwɔ sɛ wonya obi either sɛ obi a ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ anaa wo ha yɛ bɛyɛ ama wo for a fee ne ahwɛ ne yɛ issue saa code no ama nkrɔfoɔ yɛ course a digital certificate now you apply for visa money panel it's straightforward but it requires a lot of work enti obi a ohia bia no frɛ officer numbers e wo ho nyina na scroll no obi a obɛfrɛ ne bia no obetimi aboa ayade a yɛ boa nkrɔfoɔ no ma yɛ you know it's very important so obɛyɛ
yo oda se we hu so wasere oda se o adwuma yo enti boaboa ho e ka system how is your system working na anka ben dodo na omonte ase tenia wo kan ye no ase we bi adwuma na sebi bi mu kra no omo kan ise senior mo recruiting nkrofo no bi na omo afafa baabi bi a mentumi mbodin enti na ba ne se afa de onfa nto krata so a na ye manso twe de ama omo yo anka ben ebeda wase onuadofo adwuma ubie a me ka ba ne anka ben kan sa ubie a nye hu ni se we shall see baby akodu baby you grow as you keep on working and he said that chi bi unim se wo adwuma ne ba be kese na afa wo tintine wo nhirem na wo to me employ a lot of people you have to start putting things in place in ebe ya ebe boa wo da chin sa na tie enti ya na wo dodge nyoma bi nkitenkite na wa na da chi bi ebe ko atiaw na se ba ne se afa na wenye nuhu enti no pese ohihye bibia nso a enkechi you can start fresh na wasan aye eno nche se di adwuma ne foforo da bi but you start putting things in place at the right position and also betumi aboa me foto kakra me de ka on the numbers again to call 0208123116 07399208468 Sanso na betumi de WhatsApp and now text message at the aba 07596620154 na yenko yenuaba Sandra say betumi so afre or the numbers ni nyina egu honom e de ama yen se na ebe ho bisu sorry good morning everyone and Ahima say thank you very much helping the community say Bernard Wiseman kudos enti Uncle Ben obi ma tom up ewo honom Mr. Monche na yenko yenim na Uncle Betama o kata no question bi nso eba based on the domestic way no domestic edwuma na o de breye ne no domestic application worker application no na yenhwe bibi because you made mention say mbia na o settlement o UK o citizen na okọ na wo ba okọ na wo ba sisia no uti Ghana it's in the system, say you reside in Ghana and Albaha frequently and then you move back. But Sisia, what decided say, finally, you don't want to be going up and down. So you are making your permanent place here. With your worker following you, is it possible to convert or you have to go through a different process?
Well, I mean, first of all, no, domestic worker route and lead to settlement. Nipa no betimi atena up to 6 months. And to just you're careful, say ha na wote a na nya de a wote outside the UK a wontimi nye and intina me ka say we spend a bit of time awo ho ene ha obetimi aye but say ebia usually no ye obi wo ha o say uncle be me be start university ma wo foforo pese me ma me ba ana say me pese me nua bi ba bear in mind say utimi unua kra betimi aye employee aye possible ti say unua na opese oba na ebia wo ma me na employ unua no e wo Ghana ana utia ne ka once I employee of woman no so woman ba obetimi de naba e bi kra na wa employ woman a maid e possible ko bi a wo up and down so woman maid na wo employ no na wo ba wo so betimi de naba but whatever it is no evidence we here I prove say why adwuma ma 1 year and to pay for 1 year no I will say show contract of employment a old one any new one now the buy I will say show tax I wait here proofs on it and also to household mono ni nyina relevant to sa application way also you're mindful say o ba or so no bom eba and yes I will be do am be sign no ni nyina ya ade I was say yehwe ne ye.
Okay, no question back could be so aha nipa kono asani aba tintin and then the mama kan brofo pa o misrem coffee na me no me English tea. I say good morning Uncle Ben and Manyeti. Thank you for educating our community. I have an issue. I've invited my wife and son for visits and they were refused. I provided my credit union statement and not bank statement and pay slips. My wife in Ghana also provided a letter from her employer, GES, and her credit union statement where she had savings and pay slips. The entry officer stated he or she is satisfied with my financial situation and believe I will provide sponsorship for the whole trip, as I mentioned in my invite letter. However, he or she is refusing the visa to my wife because the information or evidence she provided does not demonstrate she is in receipt of her monthly income, she stated. I want to do a pre-action protocol, but my question is, they admitted I could bear the cost of the trip and satisfy. So why this excuse? B, are we not at liberty to provide statements of savings of our choice if we have different bank, or it must by all means be a statement of the bank where you receive your salary in the case of my wife? And the next question, what if my wife was not working at all? Would that excuse also, considering her financial situation, matter when they admitted I was in a position to sponsor? And then the last one, what are my chances of the pre-action or judicial review? Thank you, Mark. Mark, yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, say, we pre-action. Just be prepared, say, pre-action, no, or manji and tomorrow was our court. Nyadia, I was taking it lightly. And it's a visitors application. Normally, no, nipana or your application, I was say or trying a background. And it's a what is shame send nipana ye juma. I was exhibiting income. And the bank statement and the pay firm and I was the children. Skabia aba account both who are we sponsor and any pana or applicant no. Say a unusual creditor I was explaining. Enti nipa na ye adwuma bi a month ye tuano 2000 Ghana. Na ye bia obehuna 5000 akotom, na 3000 akotom, 4000. Ni nyina was explaining. Enti wo cover letter na was explaining. Sometimes no aya obi wo ho a or the bank statement mana wo bisa no say we here then e bi office wo ha no. Enti but item be a woman aye unusual credit no. I was explaining. Just bear in mind, sir, we spend a significant amount of money. I was a reason justification tia what they spend this as canon. I was so within in a account. Men try me mbisa because anya de obebisa. Wo your application no. Aye background near pay. So we are pensioner, we income, we are married, we are married, we are single, we are parent, we are widowed, Whatever it is, no, I was say we are detailed letter. Now what do you explain? Now be explain no provide evidence.
Evidence.
Because we need right of appeal for visitors visa, no, almost refusal, no, most of it ain't justified. Ain't wobetimi sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ appeal a na wode wo nua ɛba anaa wo maame anaa wo papa anaa wo ba within wo cover letter no saa ka ho sɛ wo ne nipa no wɔ family life sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn refuse na although sɛ wo ne right of appeal under section 82 of the Immigration and Nationality Act no you can appeal under the Human Rights Act either private or family life. And as a Race Relation Act, it's a decision, no, a breach of human rights, and our Race Relation Act. A big push because normally, no, send your name, no, there is no family life between a parent and an adult child. It's a normal relationship unless there is something exceptional. But say no woman, bet means so threaten say omoye decision na onye happier because a human rights, no, obeko for appeal. Near review of decision. Bold immigration judges afa ho at the review decision ankasa because of why appeal under human rights. No. It's important to be we be an obey any year. Now what the evidence in account.
Hey, internet say eno sa no wo sponsor no mpo de omo nhwe. Because o hwe no question not just omo hwe ni sponsor no so background omo hu say yes, it's in the position to sponsor everything. No, why then are they refusing or no your application until say why explain CCA? But say sponsor no go say yeah, ni oba ne de enyo no or ye bibi. Me na me ye bibia. I don't know say still omo refuse.
Well, to be we be no, I was so explaining. Typical case. Akuya tenewa ewa Ghana or 65 until you're retired. Akuya tenewa Nana usu maame nana usu te Ghana or a British citizen or person de maame ba nana usu adwuma kama or a construction worker nti unyeska na count bibia fine or baby te obetimi atua na fair bibia or birth certificate obetimi de akyerɛ sɛ ne maame akuya tene wa then was so de kyerɛ akuya tene wa bank account was so de kyerɛ oni bank account twero cover letter nim sɛ oni bank account because on here bank account Akuya tenewa a pensioner, or a danger pension, or call pension or our bank na. Other than go bank account. Explain. Akuya tenewa, daintin or bow beko. Well, Akuya tenewa, our bonnet brow Ghana, not or a primary school teacher, and son of obedi head teacher. The background near my way, or a very trustworthy person. Near my wire, I want a brabo munyana and say. Wachra de ahwe ne ma ne ba panyin abedi ha ohwe no sesi ono no mane no in addition to 300 cedis pension na wonya no ne ba no so send no 500 cedis intinifi a ote no nyame adom ade ochre no disi eho documents eni ne bills otua eni enti sky bi no ditua de achre so otifi ho ne light bill ne din wo so ne water bill ne din wo so Nindenche ni ebi o land title certificate or the account. Why explaining bra obo Ghana ne bra abo nyina or the account. I am very likely say once I want my explanation on be so moment so ma at least no betimi I representation. But sometimes representation or ya enkusi because omu ni right omu ni duty be as on be representation. So when you're happy I was out the court na oye judicial review. Yeah.
Uncle Ben explanation the attach so mu yenua Bell Yankee emre ne ko na esa na me yam hyehyeme yenua Bell Yankee the question producer Mpacho the two when square me there or see please can Uncle Ben share more light on these issue as I am a bit confused. I recently received my residence card in bracket EU scheme pre-settled But on the same card, it says leave to remain and expires 2024. Although for him say one time because question and crofo ebisa ye no do na okay. I've been in the UK and got married since 2019. Sorry, I know this is not part of the topic. Thank you. Into Uncle Ben, so expiration now more about 2024. Him say I can't answer be now so nembia ye afena ene otie yen timpacho betumi acheche ni mukakra.
Well, a few years ago, you can wasem. You name said by this year, 31st December 2024, Home Office update your security features on a biometric residence card. Ain't you can say expire in 2024, was it no expire? Card and there was a update, Ideally, Home Office now was one replacing because what year for card and say 5 years, I wait here for 5 years. I think I was automatically no more replacing. But I did try say more update or more security features. To be our resident card biano, ube say expiration here by 31st of December 2024. Just be mindful, sir. Time no be swan. I was say oh yeah, now renew and sana. I don't know when yes I be be a utu kwane sa nneɛma na ebetimi ahaw. The other part no nso aye more passports no, because so wo passport na wo biometric card obetimi the passport na tu kwan but so wo ba na biometric card na ewu a wanhwe a wo ba obetimi aka wa akire enti moma yanye mindful say I was here renew sa nneɛma no nyina time I was here renew no.
No cray Uncle Ben. And son of it to an amount to kwan. So I will share dear pay face and emergency situation. They are shady years say, oh, Coba, days behind ko expire or Krumo. Yes, Oba home better. And he says, can he say, oh, Kone Aju, whom feed the Ajun creative from some now in him. What I could do, Saya ba na see any more system no more. Na adane bibi foforo. Enti adofo amoshen says anet here. Bibi true adwen so a ye wona mesa etwa esen ewo ade na se ubetumi contact any of the lawyers no na se obebuki appointment to kra kotena nenim one on one na just say wa Paul ubi bia seme ha onyina akwanya eda ho no na mes ne etwese lawyer Eunice, lawyer Richie, lawyer Patrick, lawyer Charles, and then we also have an emergency number contact in case of your position a baby original no emwa we here and also ewo ho anke me beda wase em say aka in just 2 minutes bi na obi si me bisa question e ma no enam near last person no ebisae no. And they say, our baby or person or sponsor the best school, Kromoha, no, US. Ain't nonka or ma aklana ye application abaha na akrano or auntie dear or how between a bit nine in chamber, auntie need position to provide all those things I bet stress or no nanka or inviting them. Ni obet me a provider say akran bet me a bit nine in chain after school. Na ne owo US no pese or sponsor no bisa say yeah possible say or no the statement bi bia be tie akra no school no ne way so no obetua ne school fees a yebetime di visa na ma akla na patcho ne question ni na yemfa sorry.
Yes, for students, omo mutimi sponsor students, a government, a parent, a spouse, and a self-sponsorship and so. So a parent, it doesn't matter, baby, we are CBA, or bet me a sponsor, and one sort of bank statements, actually, or much relationship, na watch this, or bet me at your course, accommodation can bet me at your, yeah.
But also your auntie.
Oh, so no. Auntie to me, I am sponsor. And in this case, also this kind a mass student in the good account in him. Na student na self-sponsorship. To bet me a gift ama ne bano and I offer na or no the aye na application. So I da account in him for the necessary duration either 28 days or 90 days or neha or bet me the aye. To bet me a gift is canamano. No, the actual. Possible, yeah.
Wow. Say that £12,000, no, or they are sending maybe about $15,000 into the boy's account.
Absolutely.
No,
there's nothing wrong with it. The bottom line is nipa onye wo parent or betimi a sponsor a government or international organization, maybe a Commonwealth Secretariat, and our Ghana government, UK government, and our scholarship. Apart from that, sponsorship, a parent, self, or partner. So when you can't do it.
Right. Yo, and Uncle Ben. Yeah, that's it.
Hello, good morning. I'm saying your last call. Pasha Frau say.
Yeah.
Pacho, your friend me, Nanaya.
Nanaya, I'm saying the last caller. To my interview.
Martin, Uncle, wait there. My question, no, is here and I'm sorry, and I'm also more, but my question is, I'm Pacho say, Oko interview, Nase interview, and no catch say, expect your BRP a month, sorry, a week or two. Nase a chema, and no problem be one because interview or no me call your catch me say my successful, my impression, and me expecting a week or two. But it can be 5 weeks now. Maintaining being from.
Yeah, I'm say BRP production or more problem, or more admitted to you and there some more issues. Or more BRP production, no, it may delay, and say I decision. So nipa no say expect your BRP. What decision or the decision about?
On five decisions is on my.
I don't know also say was a BRP ba or BRP decision by.
Interview one the catcher me say. After the whole interview, no catch me say I should expect it in a week or two because I have been able to impress every single question.
Okay. And the China with decision number. With decision number, within 10 days will be RP member. Why?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, that's about all right.
Yeah.
Word of mouth there. So I can say why is successful, but there should be something to prove. Say I'm panasa or record days baby or kaya nana. To na I ask man go be better was see yam record you side of phobia so twan we dwumam among so you attend to them equally. Until you better was ye na yem bia pacho na otwa ye remu you say ye koyenim there but before I come back to you no pacho ti for amotie ye ahwefo amohwe ye beda mo nyina say abribia ye ba ma kwan a mo twen mo ne enhya ase a kodu ewie ye nyame enhyira mo na nyame ya adoma ochena ye wie ha ye wie ye nyame ya adoma ochena Saturday 5th of March, very soon you'll be this is March. Hey, you community and the law, no basso community and the law, no basso. Some of the questions raised here now, to me, I'm answer. No, you bet transfer at the alcohol. Community and the law, basso 4 to 6 p.m. 4 to 2 solid hours. You be useful for that program. Into Bomodiana, muhu notification, no, muhu yeah. Say about pet now, my tuning, not my share or home. So, question be you can still send your questions forward. Say, be baby, our crown to me. You can still forward your questions now. And Yamia Adomochna, near a said, Yumania Bema, Uriku from Pom, and a big Jinemona, any lawyers, no, a didn't get a home into your best remon, Namon joining or the community and the lawyer quit into Munya, Yape, Momodiana, Monshare. Samson, now you should BWF Solicitors for each acquire. Uncle Ben, and now I say now about church and your money at TSC, Omonya Yira Pine Crowd, or more 4th floor and a house. 4th floor and a house. Now, 4th floor and a house, now him crown a walk, and ye 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road. It was 7 sisters. It is 7 sisters, would do honuma omo office no ewo ho. Now, obe hu omo postcode ni N154NP. N154NP. Mr. Mamimo picture kakra. Say, ufa underground train. Near friendly tube, no. Now, ufa Victoria line. Now, see what 7 sisters tube station now. But more than that, we near Nashe exit number 2. Exit number 2, no, upie wo ha, abansoro ni siwe nim. Eya upie wo left a, obehu ya tro bibi dental office kakraka. Sa abansoro na kɔ hɔnom wobɛhu fourth floor ana house no ɛno ne ana house no bɔmmɔde ana kɔ fourth floor wobɛkɔ akɔhu ɔmo kɔ nso a yɛ nuaba Sandra ne nea kekan ka wɔmmɛgye wo taataa na sɛ coke na wopɛ yɛbɛma malt na wopɛ Ghana chocolate koraa yɛde bɛma wo na kyerɛ sɛ ɔhɔ na wobɛhu why you fine answer our question cry visit us there and your problems will be solved. Yo, Uncle Ben, Mr. We need you, a miracle, and then I'll be there now, train and fancy and put to come.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, first of all, I'm say, you can say, more care workers, more bet me application. Now, the only requirement a care worker here so be apply free Ghana bano. English language. Now, English language, ya mamu nyina hu say B1 at speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Matise bimu kase the use wahana there be totally different. The use wahano for immigration spouses and our family. And a migrant English language requirement, a totally different English process.
Yes.
Because the usual one is speaking and listening. And migrant workers, with the exception of doctors and nurses, a IELTS at B1, speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And more person as carers, more for British High Commissioner. Now also person as migrant worker or metro there was away. Mon starting yana matese mu edin kakra. Na monye sometimes na ya information na ya demand you say very careful. So na be ya obi nya opportunity. Na bia wanya opportunity no. Na afi na okoye English, na bia okoye the wrong one. British Council sometimes be correct you. Anya family English language, family migrant English language. You can worker, and as a point-based system, and as a migrant worker English language, the emphasis in a migrant worker English language. I idea was here Shannon soon. To more be science care no. So when you English na kona koye na fatoho na imubie na Ghana companies na registration in na go through now more farmer. Now wait me the only requirement actually ti eno na me pese ene me de tudwa ema mo nyina.
Yo Uncle Bebe da wase wa kan nyina fe so uhia moa se obekọ akọtro sa nsọhwe na KT Ed Consult manyeti ne ho kafo ne team no put up a whole structure yetumi ekire na yebema the few bit structure na u follow ebeboa na we twa ne mo hwehwe no na wetumi de ato ho entwen na edwuma ne mba mo ma send application nyina don't wait say ye mpa edwuma ne ma ansa ba bomode un English na bomode na tro na afedie o de to ha na wetumi e proceed say we ne ba ya dodo na efrefre me bisa how far mpacho abotre getting a sponsor no nyoma na mo de beba no o se ehwemu yie ne ho se wenya bibia esombo ansa na ye de akọkire sponsor ne nyesa wo bekọ na ye se we wo ha we wo he no na ayese sebi ya ye mumu bi wo sponsor ne nim no enye kama nti monma ya abotre monya abotre kakra emma ye sorry yo Uncle be da wasi ti for eda monyina asi ahwefo eda monyina asi nyame nka mo ho na nyame ya adoma the community and the Lord na monsa enjoy ne wo ho you will throw more light on this particular one as well na ato nipa ato ye nyina asumu yi nyame nhira ye mediane manyeti na se ne same time same place mesa ehia bye-bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF Solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our child care and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.